Um, I'm a little bit lost for words here. I think the four-person drills initially were very strong because I was practicing my hands, I was practicing my ball tracing, and having the chance to implement that in a game setting where everyone's at the net or simulating the real game state without the stakes being too high was a very good practice environment to put those skills into application. But that was only after I spent a week, 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks drilling one on one to get those skills into a spot of comfort where they can then be put into application. I feel like right now I'm changing some strokes up, particularly putting more spin on my backhand dink and just the aggressive dinks in general. I don't feel comfortable um, putting the shot into application where I feel like when I am doing the shot, there's just so many fine details to pay attention to. I have to make sure my feet are bent. I have to make sure my knees are bent. I have to make sure the ball is high enough that I could get under it. I have to make sure my wrist is bent and that the paddle is a little bit far from my body so that I can generate the spin through the application of wiping over the ball. There's so many things to think of, and there's not enough time to be able to put the shot into application because I feel like I'm just practicing the fundamentals of the shot, even just trying to work it into muscle memory. And because I'm also slightly cutting back, I think, from the amount of pickleball I'm playing, the four-person drill games and like four-person drills have essentially taken over any of the time that I spent drilling one-on-one with anyone. And I just don't think it's as productive anymore because don't get me wrong, the hands and everything can still improve. In fact, today I found that when I am following the ball, I think my elbow needs to be glued tighter to my body when I'm going from my paddle pointing towards the opposition and the ball gets dinked to my partner. When I'm moving my paddle to follow my ball towards my partner, I am actually loosening my elbow, I think, too far from my body. And it was very, I was going to say poignant. It was very obvious yesterday when I got wrong sided maybe 3 or 4 times in a row. And granted, the ball wasn't exactly in an advantageous position for me. It was a pop up, and it could go to either side of me. But I feel like if I was following the ball properly and my elbow was tucked closer to my body, I wouldn't get so chicken winged every single time. Um, I think because in all the circumstances, I was on the forehand side, and what ended up happening was I was defending my chicken wing with my backhand side because I believe at the time yesterday, even though I didn't mention it in the recording for the post analysis, that I believe my tracing was slow, so that when I was going back to follow the ball towards my opponent and they were already speeding up, because my paddle is going from my left hand side, I end up not defaulting, but I end up blocking with my left hand side because my paddle is in the position to guard the left hand side already, just due to the fact that it's slow going back to neutral. But maybe that's not the case, and now my current theory is that instead, it's because when I am following the ball to my partner on the left hand side, my elbow no longer becomes tucked. Like I'm not rotating. It's kind of hard to explain. My elbow just ends up leaving my side. And so because of that, because it's now out, I can't defend my right hand unless I retuck my elbow and then pivot my entire arm to the right hand side. But if it was just tucked, all it takes is a tiny wrist movement, maybe a little bit of forearm pivot to be able to block my right hand side and to be able to follow that ball. So, I mean, yeah, there's still merit to the 4-man drills, but in terms of working on muscle memory and putting the shots that I want to work on into practice, there's just not enough repetition, I think, to be able to get those shots to where I want them to feel comfortable enough where I don't have to think about the execution of the shot. I just have to think about the application of the shot. And I mean, I don't know. It sounds a little bit biased, spoiled, but I just don't know how many balls I actually touched in the past 2 days of practice. I mean, in comparison to one-on-one, obviously it's going to be way less repetition, and you'll just, there's more variance and things will be all over the place. I just don't quite feel as satisfied, especially when I'm in the mindset of just trying to learn the execution of my shots and not really put them into application. So I'm thinking for this next week, I will be compounding today and yesterday's lessons of dinking aggressively and also trying to perform a more aggressive flick through the ball instead of over the ball. Or I want to go over the ball rather than go on the side of the ball and just simply up. I also don't know if I explained that yesterday because I haven't reviewed yesterday's clips yet, but I just need more practice. And I guess a few other notes that like I actively find myself falling asleep in the game. There's a complete lack of paddle movement, and also the very pronounced walking animation of me just walking very slowly up to the net is pretty unexcusable. And even during hands battles, like the first instance where I get the first counter is usually good, but because my feet are planted and I'm not on my, the balls of my feet, and I'm not actively fishing for, like repositioning I'm just not ready for the next ball. And if the next ball doesn't come, then yeah, sure, it's great. Or if the next ball is slow, sure. But if the next ball is a good counter, then I'm just out of position. I'm stretching, I'm reaching, and it's not very pretty. And it just comes all down to, like, I just don't feel like my will is in the game. If I don't feel engaged sometimes, and it takes like a slap in the face to kind of wake up and to be active. But I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. I kind of know. I just don't want to put it into words. Like there were a few shots today where I feel like I over pivoted. Not even I feel like, I know that I over pivoted. And a lot of the times, actually, because the people that are participating in the 4 person drills, they don't fire line shots. Like if they're dinking cross court, there's no pressure down the line at all. I can't remember the last time someone switched up like a cross court dink battle and then fired a speed up down the line. It just doesn't happen. So when I'm on the opposing side and I'm feeling absolutely no pressure down the line and everything is going cross court, the question is just how aggressive do I want to stand middle to get to the ball? And two things come from that. The first one is that it's a shot that's unfamiliar to me. I don't know my reach. I don't know what is my striking range. I don't know where to aim the ball. And I just don't have the reps to execute it. I have to think about my feet positioning. I have to think about which feet is leading. I don't even know. And that just happens for a lot of shots. At the net, if I'm trying to poach a ball, also with my backhand side, I feel like there's just not enough waist rotation and not enough like anticipation for the ball. My paddle is either being loaded too heavy or like the ball's too high and I can't adjust for it because I don't even know like the fundamental shot from where I can make the minor adjustments to ball height if I don't even know what the normal shot is supposed to look like for me. And it just becomes really frustrating. Oh, it's so frustrating. Like there's a lot of shots. There's a lot I can practice, but I feel like that practice has been put in, and I mean, there's only so much, like I don't know. It feels very refreshing and good when the drill is new. Like when I am following the ball with my paddle, tracking, kind of shifting positions, because even though no one has ever fired a line shot, that possibility exists. So I feel like I should go line just to defend it. But now I'm just getting more lazy by by each session. Like I'm no longer moving with the ball to guard my line because the line shot never comes, and tracking the ball is pretty habit now. Like I don't have to think about it and it just occurs. I mean, sure, there's some minor details, like I said, with the elbow tuck, but it doesn't take, like a 2 or 3 hour session for me to practice that. Like the muscle memory is there, and I just want to work on something else now, I guess. And that something else right now just happens to need more reps that I can't really find in a 4 person drill. So all of this is to say that I think next week I will drop one of the 4 person sessions and I will find someone to just practice one-on-one with. And then when I get the shots that I'm looking for into a comfortable state, when my aggressive dinks are good and I can not actively, I can just know. Oh. Like right now, I'm thinking about so much for my aggressive dinks. I'm not even really not anticipating. I'm not evaluating the ball state, whether or not the ball is good for an aggressive dink or not, because I have so much to prep mentally for how to execute the aggressive dink that I don't have time to decide if it's even an aggressive dink. Like I have to decide so far in advance to think about everything that I have to do. And then sometimes it just comes deeper than I think, and I'm like already mentally so committed to an aggressive dink that the shot is terrible for an aggressive dink, but I do it anyways because that's the shot I chose. And the less time I have to think about that, the better the shot quality will be, the better the execution will be, and the decision making will be. Yeah. So when all that comes together, then yes, I'll have so much more to work on again in these four-person drills. But as it stands, I don't know. I don't feel that invigorated by the idea anymore. And that like brings the question again, exactly how far this pickleball pursuit is going. Not even like in terms of skill, but I mean, it's always the kind of like the dilemma ish of like how far do I want to take the pursuit? Because I do feel at one point there was really good community and competition, but the more I play, the more I practice, and the more I want to get better, the deviation between community and competition is widening a lot. And I think it's folly if I don't decide which I am going for. The decision maybe didn't have to be made a year ago or a few months ago or, like a few weeks ago, but time and time again, I find that I think I would be happier if I just chose one to commit to. And I guess that's up to me for me to decide. Yeah. All right. I have some one-on-one scheduled later this week, so looking forward to getting these shots down. And yeah, I don't know. Man, I don't even want to watch today's clips. I feel like I guess I just feel bad because my mind isn't in it, and I just like sometimes I just don't even want to be there, and I feel like I'm wasting my time, and by extension, I'm wasting everyone else's time. I don't know. I wish I guess more recently, I feel like the mental fortitude of being able to hold a good mindset is slipping, and um, I just don't have as much patience to exercise. So I guess I could grow in that. It doesn't have to be pickleball related. There's like applications that, to things I can grow as a person in, but yeah. Okay. I'll stop it here. Bye.